12 things to avoid if you want to grow. There were much less things to worry about, and more things that could make us truly happy. The ultimate goal should be to grow in life. It was amazing how some simple things used to put a big smile on our face. I still remember how happy I was when I got my first hula hoop. So much happiness because of one simple toy. The thing is, as we grow older and our world gets bigger and we gain new experiences, we get overwhelmed and see happiness as something that is hard to achieve, and fail to see it's been here all along. Why is it so harder to be happy when we get older? Well, when we were kids, we were completely focused on ourselves. Everything we did to make us feel good. As adults, we let the society define the notion of happiness, but are we in that story? We need to look for happiness inside and stop doing things that aren't helping us. In this video, we will be talking about 15 things to avoid to grow. Watch this video till the end. 1. The hedonic treadmill. Many people chase achievements to feel happy. They live a life deferment plan and can't be happy until they finally get certain things, a house, promotion, car, life partner, etc. Once they get it, however, they'll quickly adapt and lose their happiness. Then, they'll chase another goal for happiness and repeat the cycle, which is called the hedonic treadmill. But if you endlessly chase goals to try to achieve happiness, you'll never enjoy what you already have, you'll become attached to those things, and you'll live in the constant fear that you'll lose what you have. Instead, learn to reach your goals without making your happiness depend on them. Learn to be happy, win or lose, and in the present moment. Realize that no achievement, no matter how shiny, cool, or sexy, will bring the fulfillment that motivated you to pursue it in the first place. If you can learn to savor everything you have right now, it gives you more freedom, ease, and peace, and it'll help you live a great life. 2. Too many priorities. The key to a great life is discovering what's most important to you, focusing your energy there, and moving forward on those priorities. Yet you only have a finite amount of energy. What are you going to focus it on? You can't do everything at once, you have to say no to something. To make real progress in life, prioritize your goals based on importance. Identify what would bring the biggest impact and hold off on the lesser things until you finish. By removing options, it makes the path to success so much easier. Rather than spreading yourself across many tasks you're weakly committed to, you can zoom in on the things that you're truly committed to. 3. Proving myself. Many people constantly try to prove something to others, and to themselves, but it's utterly self-defeating. They'll always seek approval to compensate for the lack they feel inside, they'll always be controlled by other people's opinions, and they'll never be free. No achievement will make you more worthy as a person. You are good enough regardless of what you accomplish in life, and the more you forget this, the more likely you are to do things to sabotage yourself. Stop trying to prove yourself. Keep more plans, announcements, and victories to yourself. Once you stop seeking validation or praise, you'll become liberated. You'll enjoy the freedom to do as you please, and you won't be controlled by others because you won't need them to applaud you to feel worthy. Then, find goals that you would still want to accomplish even if no one knew you accomplished them. A simple test is to ask yourself, if I could never tell a single person about my achievements, would I still pursue them? That way, you're not influenced by proving yourself or what people might think of you. Instead, you'll do things purely for enjoyment and love. 4. Too much screen time. Every day, the average American adult spends 4.5 hours on their smartphones, 4.5 hours watching TV, and 5 hours on their computers. And whenever there's a pause in our days, waiting at a red light, waiting in line, eating a meal, etc., we grab our phones and plug right in. But life happens outside of a screen. Worse, excessive screen time causes anxiety and depression and worsens your addiction. In fact, just seeing your phone reduces your brain power. And no one lies on their deathbed wishing they watched more Netflix. Cut back on your screen time. Use airplane mode or hide your phone so you don't feel compelled to check it constantly. If necessary, cancel your subscriptions and buy things a la carte. Then, apply all that extra free time toward more rewarding activities. Spend more time with your kids. Do more exercise. Learn a new skill. Your quality of life will grow in proportion to the amount of time you spend in reality. 5. Accepting my situation. We all have so much potential in our lives. No matter our obstacles, we can still maximize our body, intelligence, personality, and so much more. Yet how many people actually attempt to reach their full potential? How many are making the most of their gifts rather than making excuses and rationalizing their situations? Ultimately, it's the path toward your full potential that leads to self-acceptance. It creates joy, pride, and confidence to know that you're giving your best effort to make the most of your life. You might never reach your full potential, but at least you'll experience the peace of mind of moving toward greater heights. Success comes from knowing that you did your best to become the best that you are capable of becoming. John Wooden. Success always comes from within first. Be the person you want to be, and you'll have the things you want to have. 6. Staying up late. If you're a night owl, that's fine. But don't call yourself a night owl to justify watching Netflix or playing video games until 3 a.m. If that's the case, being a night owl might be holding you back. This isn't about becoming a morning person, this is about becoming wiser with your time. Once I went to bed earlier, I was quickly able to eliminate a lot of time-wasting distractions from my life. A powerful antidote to wasteful distractions and poor behaviors at night is to go to bed sooner. Rarely are the evening hours spent powerfully. Usually, there is a point of diminishing returns, usually after 8 or 9 p.m., give or take an hour. Going to bed 1 hour earlier than your norm is one of the fastest ways to becoming your future self. You avoid wasteful consumption. You get more rest. You enable yourself to wake up earlier and get to work on your goals before the busyness of the day. Benjamin Hardy, Ph.D. To help, set a nighttime alarm to let you know when to turn everything off and get ready for bed. That way, you can sleep at a consistent time and improve your sleep hygiene. 7. Bad relationships. Your relationships are the strongest factor in a life of happiness and health. Avoid people that create anger, unhappiness, or self-doubt, and avoid negative, unpleasant, or unstable people because they will affect you tremendously. Also, avoid weak friendships, the friends you don't really care for, but keep around so you don't feel alone. That is not going to lead to a great life or a fulfilling, enriching relationship. Hell, I'd rather be by myself than spend time with someone who's only with me because they're lonely. Finally, learn to be happy by yourself so you don't become attached to other people or rely on them for your joy. 8. Hesitating. Life is a series of big decisions, each one can lead you down tremendously different paths and alter your life. Yet many people hesitate in their decisions because they're afraid of closing options and committing. Instead, they deliberate, delay, and get stuck in paralysis by analysis, waiting for the right moment that will never come. 9. Stop being too serious. When I'm too serious in life, I feel robotic and unnatural. But when I let go and live as if I was playing a game, I feel free to take risks and make the most of my life. I can do what I enjoy and I don't stress about what others think. When was the last time you were singing to yourself in public? When was the last time you did a little dance move in front of a mirror? When was the last time, instead of throwing something into a trash can, you crumpled it up into a ball and shot like a basketball? When we were kids, we didn't think twice about running around and playing. Now? We're so worried about what other people might think of us that we wouldn't dare let loose. 10. Count on yourself. You cannot count on others to achieve your goals for you. Your best friend cannot take a class for you. Your mother cannot get you a promotion. Your partner cannot lose extra weight for you. These are all things you must do on your own. It can be beneficial to rely on others for emotional support, but just as you have your needs, your friends and family have their own as well. It is important to hold yourself accountable to achieve your goals and make yourself happy. 11. Never stop planning. Stick to a schedule when working on your goals. Give yourself challenges according to your personal calendar, such as I will run a 7-minute mile by the end of the month, or I will save $5,000 by the end of the year. Even if you do not achieve the goal, you will have your starting point in your calendar and will see progress. If you plan your goals and track them in the calendar, you will always have proof of your progress. Having something tangible is a great motivator to keep working towards success. 12. Avoid getting burned out. It is important to focus on your goal, but do not obsess over it. Keeping your journey productive but also fun will ensure you are motivated without overworking yourself. Sitting around and thinking about your goal all the time can cause you to burn out. Your previously fun goal becomes more like something you have to do than something you want to do. Continue to learn about how much you can grow and achieve to avoid getting burned out. That's all from today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Stay tuned for more exciting videos.